Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome in. It's Wednesday, Wake Up Barstool. T-Bob, Brandon, Ebo, Connor with you today. We got Hannah Montoya, Football Fashion Report. KB's in the house. We're going to talk Super Bowl, talk offseason. We got a lot to get to today, and it all starts now on FS1. I don't know. I was thinking maybe Andrew Dice Clay, but then I was like,
don't do voices.
But am I absolutely doing actually stumbling into a walk-in-esque thing?
No,
you guys, welcome in. It's Wake Up Barstool.
What is that?
That's a walk-in.
It's a little walk-in.
Yeah,
it's slightly.
It's a classic Christopher Walken.
It sounds like you're having a stroke.
So I sounded like Dickie V?
Yeah, when you were at the end there, you sounded like Dickie V.
Welcome in. No, I don't know.
Sorry, I was just asking the people about the
Come to me on this. The
jacket competition we're having.
That's fine. Let's start the show now.
Oh, wow.
Go from the top.
I need to adjust this a little bit, right? You need to be able to see my face for
Brandon,
the
it looks like you
jacket
just got out of the
competition.
Colorado Highlands in that jacket. But you did just get back from San Francisco. It is time, guys, for Jacket Off round number 2.
This is not even a...
You can go on Twitter,
When was the last
Wake Up
time you went for a
Barstool,
second
and
round?
vote on who has the best jacket in the building today.
I'm going to vote right now. First of all, did we agree that T-Bob was? I thought this was just a Brandon.
No, it's just me and Ebo. T-Bob's
Okay, no,
friend.
no,
He's
no.
a Johnny-come-lately on the jacket off.
No, to be clear,
You were never invited to the jacket off.
that's actually all completely true. Because I showed up in a sweater today. And then Ebo's like, well, what about the jacket off? So shout out our guy Danny Cardenas, small video producer back at Baton Rouge, my radio show. Now he's here with us on Wake Up, and this is his jacket. It's entirely too small for me. This is his chain.
Not even the jacket.
This is Carson's watch. What? You never wear another man's jacket?
Why did you need a watch for the jacket off?
Yeah, no, I'm just doing a thing, Brandon.
Now you sound like
gotta
Rocky.
keep up.
Okay.
You're somewhere,
not the fighter.
You're caught between about 9 characters right now.
I know, it's just
It's like split.
an amalgamation of trash.
I don't like that Brandon wore a rug for the jacket off.
This isn't a rug. This is a jacket.
He literally cannot throw that in his washer dryer. He has to go to Stanley Seymour to get that.
Oh, wow, that is a carpet texture, Brandon. Ebo is right. Are you sweating?
No, I feel fine.
This is made for cowboys who are wrangling in the mountains. This
I'm
is
sorry.
crazy.
Nobody said we couldn't wear rugged jackets.
Yeah, do you have any Marlboro Reds on you? I mean, come on, let's go. Hey, KB, what's up, man? How's the voice doing, dude? How's the throat doing?
It's getting slowly better.
Oh, it sounds not like that.
I ripped my throat out in San Francisco.
It sounds like the beginning of a song. How was San Fran, guys?
It was great.
Yeah?
Other than the riffing injury, of course.
Yeah, it's one of the best cities in, let's say, North America.
Okay, so can I
I'd
ask
say
you
it's
this?
comfortably a top 3 city in this country.
So I agree with something I saw you say, which is for the most part, it's like most cities are going to be pretty badass, right?
Right.
They're like modern marvels of human engineering and
Sure.
like building these giant buildings and creative people, interesting stuff going on. So every city has a pretty good baseline. Outside looking in, I've always thought of San Francisco as just being like super expensive, almost overwhelmingly so, to the point where like almost like in Miami that I cannot enjoy it. Is that what did you find?
I didn't get that sense.
Okay.
It felt just like you were in just any big city in the country, like Chicago or New York. You can find pockets of too expensive, sure, but it was fine.
I don't know if it was the best city for hosting a Super Bowl, but it was very, very fun just getting outside, checking out the bridge, going to the bay. I had some bad Thai food, but aside from that, it was great.
Also, you don't understand how hilly the hills are.
That's also true. Very true.
But probably would feel more like mountains to me. I'm a flat guy. I'm a flatland
Well,
guy.
then you wouldn't enjoy it.
Actually, speaking of hills, I cannot stop thinking about that cross-country skier running a sub 6-minute mile uphill, bro. Did you see that, KB?
I did not see this. So you're saying
He ran
a mile uphill?
sub 6 minutes on skis. Look up the video on your computer. We don't have rights to Olympic footage, otherwise I would show you right now. KB, as someone who appreciates athletic achievement, you've never seen anything like this.
I'm trying to picture how he would even do this. Was he hopping?
No, it's a consistent just march, just a psychotic, sociopathic,
I have to look
cave
into this.
march to the top. It's unreal.
By the way, I think we all appreciate athletic achievement. You pigeonholed him as the one who appreciates athletic achievement. That's why we're here. We all enjoy sports.
But KB can describe it much more poetically.
Yeah,
than
sure.
I think that, and I guess what I should have said is maybe not athletic achievement, but the kind of boundaries of human physicality.
Right. I'm an appreciator of world-class athleticism, even if they are mediocre amongst their specific competition. I think people don't realize the gaps.
I agree.
To get to the Olympic level. With that said, how many people do skeleton? How many people grow up doing skeleton?
Not many.
Mixed luge. How many people do that?
I still don't understand, though, this crapping on the Olympics thing. I think it's legitimately one of the greatest content blocks that we have in all of sports. Because you're not asking me to care about skeleton year round. You're not asking me to be locked into the curling news cycle. I get to sit there for a day, watch people who are at the best. And we all like to watch, I watch the Excel World Championships sometimes. You ever seen those?
The what now?
The Excel World Championships, like the spreadsheets?
Excel, like the computer program?
It's unbelievable.
Control Shift minus.
If we can legally get access to some footage from that, it's worth showing. It's unfreaking real.
T-Bob, come watch me do Excel one day. I got my alt hotkeys down pat.
See, as someone who knows Excel, you would appreciate it even more. The point is, I like people that are watching the best of what they do.
Is this what post-Super Bowl life is going to be on this show?
And during the Olympics, I get to do that every single day, Brandon. And guess what? It's family friendly. You know? My daughters can, and my kids, they can post up in front of the TV with me. They watch, they're cheering. Look at this, look at that.
Great lessons about love.
Neck this morning. That's not cool.
Great lessons about love.
Great lessons about love in the Olympics.
Oh God! Did
Yes.
you see that guy, Brandon?
Oh, I thought we were still talking about
What
Excel.
are we talking about?
We're talking about the Olympics. Did you see the guy who committed, as he deemed it, social suicide after?
I did see that.
Won the
yeah,
bronze
yeah.
medal.
He said 6 months ago I met my girl, and 3 months ago I cheated on her.
And in an effort to win her back, never say romance is dead. An effort to win her back. Yeah, he decided to expose all of this and said, hopefully, in committing social suicide, I can show her how much I desperately want her back.
I don't know that 6 months is that long a relationship. If you cheat 3 months in, let's all go our separate
She's probably right to go her separate ways
Yeah.
at that point, right? Like that's probably the correct decision.
It took him 90 days to cheat on her.
Yeah.
But he hasn't let go
Or you
of
could
it
look
in
at it
90
the other
days.
way. Like the first 3 months is kind of like preseason.
Yeah.
The stats don't matter.
Sure.
Oh, okay, yeah. And then he realized he didn't know the regular season had started.
Yeah, he didn't know he loved her yet.
Oh, here's the
What are
Excel
we
World
doing?
This is
Championships,
crazy.
Brandon. These things are dude. Can we get sound with this? Can I get the typing?
T-Bob, you don't watch this.
Oh, yeah, I've absolutely watched this multiple times.
Alt-H-E-A.
I don't know any. The worst
Clear
part
all
is,
contents.
Unlike Ebo, I don't know anything about Excel. I've never even sniffed a white collar job.
Well, your Alt key gets you those top tabs, T-Bob, gets you access to those. H is home.
I'll be the first to say, admittedly,
formatting.
this doesn't hit as hard without
E
the
is clear all.
commentary or the clicking of the keyboard.
Is this a white collar job?
Alt-H-O-I. What does that do?
Is this? No, this isn't a white collar job.
Do they have broadcasters for this?
Yeah, absolutely.
You want to get into that?
Maybe. Might be a new avenue.
It's not a blue collar job.
It's not a blue collar
Our
job.
job has no collar?
It's a no collar job. Yeah.
I think it's white collar.
We have no actual applications. Well, I've been thinking a lot about white collar jobs and the threat that they're under with that new AI thread that's making the rounds. Y'all saw that?
No. What?
Yeah, I did see that. I'm not.
Scary stuff.
Everyone keeps saying it's scary. I'm not going to read it.
Do we have a plan for this show?
It's terrified. Well, I had a plan, but then I start reading about the robots and how everybody's jobs are under siege and like what are my kids going to do when they get older? I don't know what the plan is anymore. KB, what's the best way that I should future-proof my children against AI? It's like C-3PO, Connor, where he says, robots building robots, that's perverse. I mean, we have AI writing AI, bettering itself now.
I think the Seahawks can go back to back. I think they're a good team.
Plus
I think that
950.
roster is built for the long haul. They'll lose some guys in free agency, sure, but
Is Sam Darnold top 10 quarterback? Ask ChatGPT. Actually, what would happen if we did that?
You can
are you a
slant
bird?
it
Your attention span.
I know. I'm sorry.
You could just tell
The jacket off's got me
ChatGPT, tell me
frisky.
why he's a top 10 quarterback. Like you can slant your responses to the AI.
We pretended last year that Jalen Hurts, after he won a Super Bowl, was a top-tier quarterback. He never was. So why not pretend with Sam Darnold?
Very funny.
It's not. It wasn't a joke.
I legitimately thought that Hurts was.
But
and if you looked at his Super Bowl performance, he was awesome. All he did was win. I thought the stats wouldn't back it up. This year, every time I kept betting on Hurts, though, he never quite gave me what I needed. So, he kind of disabused me maybe of that notion.
Well, he also had an elementary school offense that he had to run because the offensive coordinator was not qualified to take that job.
But how do we feel about
the quarterback
Sam
wasn't
Darnold?
qualified to run anything else?
The fact
Quarterback was a runner-up to MVP a few years back.
If we're even arguing if Sam Darnold or Jalen Hurts are good or even mediocre,
Sure.
what's the point of holding any weight on Super Bowl titles when it comes to guys like Allen and Jackson?
You're right. Yeah, that's such a great point, KB. Like, if we're not going to put them over the top for winning the thing that the great ones can't, then what does it matter? Like, you have to maintain consistency. If we're saying that championships are all that matter, then you have to bump these guys up massively when they get across the finish line.
Not even the Super Bowl championship. Sam Darnold was 28-6 over his last two NFL regular seasons. Like pretty comfortably a top 10 quarterback.
I think this only proves.
But then you go through the names and you get to some hard conversations.
Well, you just have to realize that some of the names you think are great are not. They're not as good as Sam Darnold.
I think it's more so you don't need a top 10. You don't need an elite level starting quarterback to win a Super Bowl. You need a full NFL football roster.
Yeah.
For a long time, people were chasing the Tom Brady, the Patrick Mahomes. I need to pay an elite quarterback. We need a guy that's going to win us a game. They went out with a quarterback on a budget, essentially.
Yep.
Built an incredible roster around him. Like, you have to pay attention to what things cost. And when quarterbacks got too expensive, the Seahawks pivoted to building a more expensive roster around a cheap quarterback. And if you're not paying attention to what things cost, you're a bad GM. And I think GMs now are more important than ever to winning a Super Bowl.
But would you also accept that there is no one path to success? Like, you can still win with the Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, you have to pay attention to what things cost, though. You know, it's like you're bound by the salary cap to build a championship team. How you do that is, not spending all your money recklessly.
To his point, both Super Bowl teams got there with cheap quarterbacks.
Yeah,
one got there with a high draft pick that they don't have to pay yet. One got there by specifically choosing a cheap quarterback.
Yeah, but Jalen Hurts got paid and then they won it last year, right? Like Pat Mahomes. Like I think there is also danger in thinking there's one blueprint. Mm-hmm. There's multiple blueprints. I guess it just ultimately comes down to, are you successful in the execution?
I think the league has just caught up to the elite quarterbacks too. I think the league has caught up. The defenses have figured out ways to get home with 4 or 5 and still have 6 or 7 in the back end and be able to defend quarterbacks in multiple ways.
Something I was thinking about this morning is the cap is up to what now, $300 million or something like that in the NFL. I think you're going to see a team that paid their quarterback early. Like, not like you know how Jordan Love reset the market for quarterbacks, but like guys that got paid before him, where it's like, oh, that's an insane contract, but it's not the top 10 quarterback level. They're going to have a little bit of a resurgence here because now you have a guy that was way too expensive that is now all of a sudden very cheap compared to the cost of quarterbacks in the league.
Do you have a name that you think would represent that? Is it like a Trevor Lawrence getting?
I don't know necessarily, but I do think there is something to something that was expensive now being cheap, and now you have opportunities to build around it because you have a bigger budget.
I do like that you're talking about the cost of things, because probably the best thing that I read yesterday was because I've been on a big John Schneider kick lately.
Yeah.
Right, because here's a guy who he's built now a Seattle Super Bowl winning team in 2 different eras, complete different coaches, complete different players. And on Sunday, we witnessed probably the best special teams performance we've ever seen in a Super Bowl. I mean, with Dixon and Myers. Well, guess what? No other team in the NFL pays their kicker and punter a combined $9 million. Dixon's the highest paid punter in the entire NFL. So again, Schneider seeing value where others don't, Ebo, to your point. It begs the question, with both these young quarterbacks, if we look over the next 5 years, and young coaches, or maybe not young in Vrabel's case, but good coaches, who's better set up, New England or Seattle?
Seattle by a mile.
Yes.
The Patriots are going back to 5 or 6 wins next year.
I don't know.
Not 5 or 6, brother.
They
had 4 last year.
They have the opportunity to spend this offseason. They should go all in this offseason.
They were 100% schedule. That's what they were. They were a schedule maven. They were a schedule monster. They get to the playoffs. Somehow everybody in the AFC with a better quarterback got out of the way. Bo Nix gets hurt. They were 100% schedule. Next year, they flip. They're going to have the schedule of a division champ, and it's going to be nasty for them.
This is interesting to me because this does kind of fly in the face of the accepted logic of any given Sunday. Right, like I might accept like 50% schedule, like maybe 9 wins, 10 wins next year. It's hard for me to accept that they could be like a full-on like college football schedule merchant.
You also got to consider all the bounce backs that are probably happening in the AFC next year, with Mahomes and the Chiefs bouncing back, with the Ravens retooling, with all these things. Like the NFL is, the margins are so tight. How often is it the Super Bowl loser or Super Bowl team doesn't make the playoffs next year? It's more than 50%.
Yeah.
It happens all the time. And I don't think the Patriots are immune to that.
Well, the Commanders last year made it to the NFC Championship game, and then this year
And they were
things
awful.
fall apart. I think the Patriots are still very much in a rebuild, whereas the Seahawks
Are built.
are right there. They don't lose a whole lot of people in free agency.
Yeah.
Kenneth Walker is an unrestricted free agent, I believe. But outside of that, they have some people in the secondary. There's not a whole lot of holes that they have, and they'll be able to retain pretty much the entire roster. They're going to be able to, in the draft, like get a couple skill players maybe and just kind of retool a little bit, but they don't really need to. Like, this is a core that's going to be there for a long time. And as Sam Darnold, as we were talking about him, like he's still got another 2 years on his contract where he's a bargain. So I think they're absolutely set up better than the Patriots right now.
To your point, Brandon, what's kind of crazy is that next year the Patriots, of course, now going to have to play a first-place schedule, whereas the Chiefs going to get to play a third-place schedule.
Yeah.
Pat Mahomes just sitting there licking his chops, looking at next year. All right, coming, guys, we got Ask Wub coming up at the end of the show. So go to Wake Up Barstool. You can vote on the jacket off. You can also get your questions in, and at the end of the show, we will answer the best ones. Don't go anywhere. More Wake Up Barstool on the way. Hey, we got Griff-Ins and Outs coming.
Ooh.
Guys, big show.
Yay.
In the B block?
No, not yet. Not in the B-Block. What's happening, y'all? Welcome back to Wake Up Barstool. Brandon, you'll be very happy to know, okay? You want to talk sports, right? We got a show. We got a plan. Well, guess what? We're going to break down probably the most pressing sports topic of the day today. It's all over the news cycle, and that are the worst names to be called as a guy.
Oh, my God.
As you can see here, what are we but a bunch of boys just chopping it up, dude. Here with the boys. So here's the list, guys. We got boss, chief, buddy, big guy, little guy, bro, kid, pal, champ. Are we going to go worst to first here, with first being the worst?
No, worst is worst. We'll say worst first.
Yeah, worst is
right.
first.
Well, worst will be first.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
I mean, one is way worse than everything else. Little guy is easily the worst.
Correct.
little guys.
I disagree.
You disagree?
I think as a smaller dude, big guy is worse than little guy.
Kyle, if I started the morning by saying, "What's up, little guy?"
There's an implication that you either A, already hate me and there's tension, or B, you're messing with me. Some guys will call you big guy.
Right.
My pediatrician called me big guy when he was stabbing my butt cheeks with growth hormones so I could be big enough to wrestle 103. And I'll never forget that.
But you can call somebody big guy across the board. Little guy, you can't. I couldn't call T-Bob little guy.
But I think to KB's point, an ironic big guy is worse than an ironic little guy, or than even a sincere little guy.
If it is insincere big guy, that stings.
But even
cuts.
think about sincere little guy. Sincere little guy is
But I'm at least aware.
Right.
Hold on, we're jumping straight to the top, though. What's most acceptable? I don't even think bro should be on the list. I'm crossing out.
Good.
Bro is kind.
Great.
Everybody loves bro.
Boss is fine to me.
I think boss is great.
Unless
too.
you're like getting confronted at the bar,
you
boss
have-
is fine.
Excellent use of the
What's up,
telestrator.
boss?
You have a
by the way.
telestrator?
This is
I
why
got
we
a
need the
telestrator. What do you
telestrator.
mean? Yeah.
What up? Hey, what up, kid?
I think somebody behind the scenes has the actual telestrator and you're just pretending.
Okay, Brandon. Duh.
Fair enough.
Idiot.
Fair enough.
Anyway, okay, so boss and bro are off the list.
Why is boss off?
Because boss is cool. People like boss. What's up,
Boss?
Well, then I think Chief is cool too.
Chief is cool.
I like Chief. He's a nice
Chief?
guy.
Okay.
Chief's
okay.
fine.
I
Yeah.
also think kid as an adult is not that bad. Like, what up, kid? Like,
Nah, kids disrespect.
T-Bob, are we ranking them or are we getting rid? Why are we getting rid of some of them?
Because I don't
ranking
think
them?
these are bad things to call people. I think it's a bad list.
Well, they would be the least bad We're ranking
No.
them
We're
from
going to
most
start
bad
with
to
the ones
least
that are
bad.
objectively bad. So are we saying Kid is bad?
I don't think it's bad.
He doesn't know what ranking is. You don't just get rid of stuff.
Kid is fun. It's like almost like Bostonian. It's like it's busting chops, or it's even like respectful.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not
kid.
disrespectful for me to say sup, kid, or he's a good kid.
No.
And by the way, Ebo and Kyle, I'm going to be. I'll do it in a minute. Don't worry about it. I'll do it in a minute.
Okay, pal.
I'll tell you what, as someone that's gotten all of these, I think Champ is the most tasteful as an adult, but also as a kid as well, right?
Okay,
Champ,
so
Champ is one of the only ones that plays both ways, as an adult and as a child. in my
Okay,
opinion.
we go Champ at 5. How do we feel about
How are you ranking these?
Pal versus Buddy?
Buddy's less offensive than Pal.
Okay,
Right.
We go Buddy 4.
Buddy's offensive.
Buddy is.
But so is Pal.
I don't think
Hey, nice shirt, Pal. Nice shirt, Buddy.
either of those.
Buddy felt worse. When he did that, Buddy felt worse, I thought.
What's up, pal? What's up, buddy?
What's up, Buddy is better than What's up, Pal.
God, that felt kind of kind.
Yeah.
This is a hard thing.
Exactly. Like I
What's
don't
up,
think
pal?
that any of these are necessarily. Little guy can be mean.
Okay,
But
so
Buddy
we'll
and
cross
Pal,
out
like-
Buddy and Pal then. We'll get rid of those as well.
This isn't ranking, T-Bob. You're just crossing things off.
Now, so now we're down to big guy, little guy, and Champ. What's the worst thing to call a person?
Little guy is far and away the worst.
I think it's big guy.
I think little guy is so disrespectful that it's not.
Is Champ the most condescending?
Good point, little guy.
Is Champ
Did
here?
that not hurt a little bit?
But that's just like, that's initiating war almost. Which, yeah, I guess it is disrespectful in that sense.
Yeah.
But that's not how adult humans interact.
I'm thinking of these as the lead-in is what's up.
What's up, big
What's
guy?
up? Yeah.
What's up, little guy? If I say what's up, big guy, and I say what's up, little guy is almost a slap in the face.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're probably right about that. What's up, Champ versus those two?
Champ, he's right. Champ covers everybody. You can call a 95-year-old champ. You can call a 9-year-old champ.
So
You think
Champ's
that's
off
fair?
the list too?
I think Champ's fine.
What if
Okay,
your
Champ is fine, then we'll
your
cross
wife's
that
ex, who's bigger than you, says, "Hey, champ"?
Oh, that's a good
Well,
point.
but
Back
yeah,
on the
you're
board.
putting me in a position where I'm going to get offended regardless. No matter what that person says, I'm offended.
I think in
So-
that scenario, pal is worse
yeah.
when he goes up. What's up, pal?
Stop crossing things off. You didn't rank anything.
Yeah, we haven't ranked any because there's a lot of great conversation. Y'all are making me realize that human language is very malleable, and that depending on the context, these could actually be quite kind.
Well,
And maybe
I'll let you guys
agree.
vote on what you want. You guys obviously think big guy is the worst thing. I think little guy is.
As a little guy that's been called big guy, I would say big guy hurts a little bit more.
Yeah.
Big guy 1,
Because little guy, I know I'm a little guy.
little guy 2.
Perspective.
and
Champ
big
3.
guy, you know I'm not a big guy, and you're trying to pull one over on me and call me a big guy.
There it is, the official list, guys. Big guy, little guy, Champ.
But what if you're a big guy? You're only looking at it from the perspective of being a little guy. What if you're a big guy and somebody
That's
says,
correct. It's contextually dependent on how big you are.
Yeah, size.
So for a big guy, no, that's more of a compliment.
Right, but not everybody. If we're doing this across the board universally, you can't just say from the perspective of a little guy. We got to do everybody's
From
perspective.
the perspective of a big guy like yourself, I call you big guy. What's up, big guy?
Yeah, that's good. That's
Does
fine.
that hurt?
I think for a big guy, champ is the worst. If you have 0 accolades or titles, do you have any titles, Brandon?
I don't have any
If
titles.
someone calls you champ,
Oh, well,
Worthless Titan.
I actually am a dozen
Yes,
champion. And I'm the only champ in this room.
You were also voted #1 college football personality by a random guy named James on Twitter.
I hate James.
I don't know about random, but yes, James. Shout out James.
All right, well, look, this is all too negative because we're the boys, we're chopping up. Let's get to the best things to call a guy. Yeah, here we go. Bro, big dog, homie, my man, dude, boss man, partner.
How did partner get?
Partner, what do you mean? That's my partner.
Why'd we spell it like that?
Partner, man.
Partner.
That's not how you spell partner either.
Yeah, that's partner. That's, what are you talking about? That's Louisiana right there. That's my partner.
I call people boss man all the time. Thanks, boss man.
Okay, I like boss man. I love boss man.
All these are
Partner,
good.
Partner at 7.
I mean, you can't just homies.
What up, dude?
Can I throw one on there?
If you're at the grocery store, somebody lets you in front. Thanks, homie. I don't. You can say thanks, boss man. You can
I
thanks
text homie a lot.
You can
I
say
don't
thanks,
say
my
it.
man. You can't say thanks, homie.
Could we put,
These are a lot of long time no sees too. Like,
Yeah.
like I haven't seen you in a long time. What's up, bro? What's up? What's up, big dog?
I've never said bro in my life in conversation.
I want to put Ledge on there.
What?
What's up, Ledge?
Who?
Legend.
Short for legend, yeah. That to me, I
But
think.
that just reads as leg.
No, with an E on there. But anyway,
You don't know how to spell ledge.
I think to Ebo's point,
Well, but he's saying legend.
yeah.
Right, but you could spell it ledge.
I think that's just going to be confusing.
That's leg. That word is leg.
It is leg, but that's fine.
Spell wedge, T-Bob.
Spell wedge. No, that's ledge.
Okay, what are y'all doing now? Now, okay, what are you?
I'll be honest, I don't think any of these are like conversationally very useful. Like day to day, I don't think I would ever say anything.
I say bro 24/7.
But
My-
like,
my
what up,
man.
bro?
Yeah.
My man all the time. Boss
man.
all the time. Yeah.
Big dog.
Big dog's good.
Big
I like
dog's
big
great.
dog. I like big dog.
What would you most want to be called out of this list by somebody you just saw? I think I would big dog.
All of those except Podna.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're saying
Yeah, we're scratching
so-
Podna.
okay.
I don't know how you got that one on there. I don't know how that one got past committee.
okay.
Dude also is a little bit too plain to be on this list, I think. Dude is
Dude.
just,
On the low tier.
What's up, dude?
what's up, bro? What's up, big dog? What's up, homie? What's up, my man? What's up, dude? What's up, boss man? Boss
Okay.
man's number one.
Okay, Boss Man 1.
Thoughts, Kyle?
I think Boss Man is a little too goofy. I think My Man really, it feels intimate. It feels like you really have a good connection with that person.
He might be right.
And I think it's the smoothest.
My man is pretty universal too. Anybody can say my man.
I feel like my man is most likely to have a smile attached to it. When
Yeah.
you say, like a big,
Right.
truly sincere
Well, I'm thinking
smile.
of Denzel.
Yeah, like,
Denzel
my
in
man.
Training
Yeah.
Day, right?
Denzel.
What's up,
call.
dog?
My man.
What's up? What's
Wait, is it? No, it's not Training Day. It's American Gangster when he does my man.
Are we okay with this list? My Man 1, Boss Man 2, Big Dog 3.
Well, can I point out something with the list?
Yeah.
We had discussion on the list, and I said Boss Man was number one, and then as soon as Kyle said no, my man's number one, you immediately wrote a 1 and start. So really, you're only interested in Kyle's list.
No, I feel like it was consensus. I feel like,
yeah,
I feel like we kind of talked
wildly
it out.
respected amongst my peers. To a fault. Yeah.
There it is, guys.
My man.
I don't know if we solved anything, to be honest.
No.
We solved getting rid of 15 minutes of the show, apparently.
Yep. Should we go back? Hey, guys, can we bring the Excel World Championships back up?
Is this what non-football season is going to be around here?
What?
Is this what non-football season is
No,
going to be
did you
around
not
here?
watch college basketball last night, Brandon? UNC got beat by Miami. Purdue beat Nebraska. It was a big night. Illinois goes down. Here we go, guys.
Don't act like we've
Look
been
at
talking
this.
about that the whole time. Why haven't we
Look
been
at
talking about
this.
that the whole
Carry it
time?
over. Copy, paste. Look at him. He's changing red to green. All these boxes are doing things. Look at how fast he's typing. He's from Canada. See that, Brandon? International competition here. I don't know. Okay, Griff-Ins and Outs next. What's happening, guys? Welcome back to Wake Up Barstool here in FS1. Hope you're all having a wonderful morning like we are here in studio. And it's time. What happened to, where did Brandon
Where's Brandon?
go? I don't know.
Why am I here?
Anyway, it is time for one of my favorite segments every week. It's Connor Griffin's Griff-Ins and Outs, where Connor's going to let you, what are we bringing into next week with us? What are we leaving behind? Connor Griffin, take it away.
Thank you, T-Bob. We're going all Super Bowl edition on this one. Stuff I saw on Sunday that I really enjoyed.
Hell yeah.
Or stuff that I simply did not like at all. Starting off with my first in, it's Jessica Alba. Jessica Alba has kind of been out of the limelight for a couple years now. She's moved into more entrepreneurship. She runs a very successful business, but she popped up in the Bad Bunny halftime show the other day, completely stole the show. I've had a crush on Jessica Alba for a very long time, and I've been waiting for the day to bring her up on national television. Love Jessica Alba. Absolutely crushed it on Sunday.
You shooting your shot right now?
No.
Feels like you're shooting your shot a little bit.
Not at all. I think she's great, though, and she, absolutely killed it.
I gotta give you credit. I think about her as a woman of my generation.
Mm-hmm.
How did you come to Jessica Alba appreciation as how old are you?
I'm 26.
Okay.
Fantastic Four.
Oh.
That's really the main thing for me.
Oh, I've never seen those.
Yeah, I was in prime pubescence.
Yes.
For the run of Jessica Alba.
Sin City.
Right.
Was it
the one
Honey?
with Paul Walker? She was in the ocean.
Yep.
Blues.
Everybody loved Jessica Alba and Jessica Biel. Shout out Jessica Alba though.
Yes. I don't know if this current generation is hip to Jessica Alba, but maybe at the very least, because of the Bad Bunny halftime show, they will be.
Spreading the good word there, Connor. All right, what's our
Absolutely.
first out of the week?
Sad Super Bowl ads. The commercials this year got really depressing. A lot of lost dogs. I wish that Brandon was here for this because I literally pulled up his tweet where he said, like, there's too many lost dogs in these commercials and just a lot of sadness. I don't know why. I miss the days of Puppy Monkey Baby and just these really out there Super Bowl commercials that were fun and lively and they were memorable because they stuck with you. Even though Puppy Monkey Baby wasn't this insane stroke of genius, I still think about it to this day. I'm not going to be thinking about much of these Super Bowl commercials this year because they were just outright sad.
Yeah, well, at least as far as the lost dogs go, the Ring surveillance state is helping us find lost dogs,
Yes,
right?
that is true.
The cameras
Sole
are on
purpose.
24/7.
Yeah.
I'll say this. I thought the commercials were sad, but for a different reason. Because as a reflection of society, everything was just big pharma, like sci-fi weight loss pills,
AI, software, yeah.
prediction markets. It all felt a little dark.
I miss when the babies would tell me what stocks to buy.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, or the Budweiser frogs.
Yeah, no, there was nothing really that stood out this year because, yeah, it was just, as you said, a very poor reflection of the times. It was just
Jurassic
not fun
Park
at all.
was kind of fun.
I
Yeah.
think
Shout out Sam
the
Darnold.
saddest part of the Super Bowl was the ending, the response, the takeaways. The Super Bowl is supposed to be everything. It is everything to fans, analysts, and players. And the takeaways are that the game was a snooze fest. The Patriots actually suck. Is Sam Darnold even that good? Instead
so
of
true,
celebrating a Seahawks team that put up an otherworldly performance.
Thank you. That you are so right, KB. That in and of itself is a reflection of society. Those are the conversations we have. Like, we should be championing the Seahawks defense as one of the best we've ever seen. Mike McDonald, a young play caller who is at the very edge of the meta, understanding exactly what works in the NFL. Sam Darnold, the guy who's been on 5 different teams, a journeyman who has now ascended to the top of the sport. Those are the things. And special teams.
Special teams.
Again, special teams.
Special teams, special
In.
players. Yes. Anyway, I just wanted to complain about Super Bowl ads for a second. But you're right, we should be giving
I
credit.
did like the pomp and circumstance of the game overall, though. Like, I thought that the Green Day performance was really good. I thought the Charlie Puth national anthem
flyover.
was beautiful.
Yeah.
Right into the flyover shot. Shout out to the cameraman. He absolutely nailed it.
Yeah.
Halftime show was cool. I didn't know what was going on all the time. Production value was off the chart.
That's fine. Benito. Eyakaita. Next in, stat padding. Stat padding is very much in. Drake May had the most yards in a single quarter in
No
Super
way.
Bowl history.
Wow. No
He
way.
threw for, I think it was 235 yards in the fourth quarter. He had 60 coming into it. Stat padding. Hey, last year, the Chiefs were down 34-0. And they found a way to turn it into, at least by the final score, a semi-respectable score, 40-22. So these past 2 Super Bowls, we've seen blowouts, but in the fourth quarter, these quarterbacks and these teams kind of come back to make it a little bit more respectable. So shout out to Drake May. Most yards in a single quarter.
So, like the fact is that Shadur Sanders has his jersey retired and is a rookie Pro Bowler, and the fact is that Drake May has a Super Bowl record.
Yes, absolutely.
There you go, dude. Can't take it away from
Beauty
him.
of stat. I will never, ever shame somebody for stat padding. As long as the game is going on, get your numbers up. I think that's totally fair.
All right, what's our next out?
Nothing really comedic about this. It's just turnovers. Protect the ball. The Seahawks, they are the first Super Bowl champion team ever to not commit a single turnover in the postseason.
Oh, is it true? 'Cause
Yes.
I always think about the Joe Flacco run where he had 11 touchdowns and no picks, but I guess there was a fumble mixed in there somewhere.
Yes. But it goes to your point about being a totally complete team, which is crazy because the Seahawks during the regular season were second in the league in most turnovers.
They had a negative turnover differential.
Yes.
Like Sam Darnold led the league in turnovers.
They only trailed the Minnesota Vikings, shout out 9, and they completely turned it around in the postseason when it mattered most. Ball security, protect the rock. Yeah, I think this is. Oh, never mind.
The Vikings ended up 9-8.
Yep.
Yeah.
Not enough people talk about that.
Great point. Hey, T-Bob, that's a great point.
I'm not. No.
A lot of people, to KB's point, when we should have been celebrating the Seahawks and talking about how great their season was, all they could think about was J.J. McCarthy. They sprinted to Twitter and just tweeted about J.J. McCarthy for no reason in particular, other than to hate on.
Well,
that,
I mean,
so.
look, if you're telling the story of Sam Darnold, the Vikings are the antagonist.
Well, T-Bob, I would counter.
They bailed on him when he was at his highest. Like, they have to be the villain of the story.
Why would they keep a quarterback that apparently couldn't win a Super Bowl?
Yeah, you're right. At the time, that was true.
True. We'll get back to Sam Darnold in a second, actually. But my next in, it's Bush. Bush is in. We got Telluride Bush here at Barstool. They're crushing. And then at the Super Bowl, we have just a bunch of people dressed as Bushes. A lot of people didn't know this, that these were actual people dressed in costume in full Bush attire for the Bad Bunny halftime show. They ran out onto the field. They were all set up in formation. They then run off the field when it's all said and done. We were kind of expecting them in our group chat to be dancing and getting into the mix and everything, but they kind of just stayed stationary as Bushes.
Did you know that they were Bushes just from watching TV? Because I had no idea until I saw it on the internet.
Yeah, because you could see the move a little bit if you paid close attention.
Interesting.
But
I did not know that.
I thought it was very funny, and it was very funny to see people have this revelation, like, oh yeah, they were actually people.
I think you might have missed an in here. And that would be Peter Jackson's unbelievable trilogy, his adaptation of Lord of the Rings. The extended editions recently got re-released in theaters. It's blowing everybody's mind. It's doing great numbers at the box office. And that was very Lord of the Rings coded, as it reminded me a lot, and many on the internet have pointed this out, of the Ents marching on Isengard. So shout out to Lord of the Rings. Shout out Peter Jackson. You're my eternal in.
Okay.
Right. Thank you.
That was good.
Nobody went and saw the extended editions in theaters?
I did not.
No.
I paid $300 of babysitter fees just to manage to get out the house to watch all three again in theaters. No, it's $20 an hour now, bro. It's a tough market.
2026 economy, man.
Tough market, dude.
That is tough. My last out to conclude this segment I talked about, we'd get back to Sam Darnold. Excuses are out.
Yeah, get him out of here.
This year, this is a great tweet. I believe it's from Sam Block, who said, Indiana won the national championship. Sam Darnold won a Super Bowl. You just need to be going all in on 2026. Anything can happen. If these guys can have these ultimate redemption stories, if a program like Indiana can have this ultimate redemption story, there is nothing stopping you from redeeming yourself. So take every single chance. Just go all in on 2026.
So this is why you did the Jessica Alba thing?
In a way, maybe. That might have been the secret behind that. No, but just like go to the gym, move some serious weight around. Go to that salsa class. I do legitimately think I'm going to go to a salsa class. I think the Bad Bunny halftime show kind of made me think I might want to do a little bit more of that. So just in general, take chances. Go all in on yourself and just try and redeem yourself, improve yourself, because anything can happen.
There's a mathematical formula that says agency gets rewarded over passivity.
Correct.
Go for it.
I love that. And that was a great tweet to summarize it all. Sam Darnold, Indiana, they're leading the charge.
We should get into hustle culture now.
Hustle
There's
culture.
probably never been a better time to get into hustle culture.
I would
now
like to
because of
hustle.
that.
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
Hustle culture is performative, though. Look at Indiana and look at Darnold. They kind of did their work in the shadows a little bit. They did the hard things behind the scenes and then showed up on game day.
T-Bob, we're grifting. We don't need to tell people that.
Yeah.
Make your work loud.
Even like that sentiment is saying that, anyone can do that, instead of celebrating what Sam Darnold did, what the Seahawks did, what Mendoza and Signetti did.
Listen, I'm with you.
Otherworldly.
Oh, hey, Brandon.
Hey.
Brandon's back in.
Yep.
Get in here.
No, you sit there, KB. You sit there.
All right.
Thank you, KB. KB, I get your point. Listen, I'm a Sam Darnold guy. I have him in my top.
How stupid were Griff-Ins and outs?
Yeah, this is
awesome.
what we do. This is what we do.
You were featured in it, so.
Yeah, your tweet was in it. I put the tweet in there thinking you'd be on the segment.
What tweet?
It was your tweet about the lost dogs in the Super Bowl commercial.
They were sad.
Yeah, way too many
much
sad
sad.
commercials.
Wait, Brandon, so excuses are out according to Connor. What was your excuse for not being here this segment?
Oh, I don't like Connor's ins and outs.
Oh, okay, so it was a protest.
Yeah, my body rejected it.
Yeah. We don't need to put his tweet back up there. That's fine. It's whatever.
Shout out to
Brandon.
Winning #1 college football personality once again.
Shout out to James.
The James Sports Award Association.
Yeah.
All right, coming up next, guys, it's time to talk a little hit ball. As my 3-year-old son calls it, pitchers and catchers are reporting, which means it's time for our own personal big guy, Ebo, to give you a teensy tiny
That's enough out of you, pal.
Coming up next.
What if he had said little guy, though?
Welcome back to Wake Up Barstool. Still thinking about AI. Could it replace us? Could you make an AI, Brandon Walker? I'm pretty sure there's one human being that's AI proof, and that might be our guy Mintz. We have more evidence here. We'll get to it a bit later in the show. Right now, though, it's time
That's unbelievable.
for Ebo's teeny...
Took my breath away.
Yeah, by production. Go to Wonton Don's Twitter and get that ready for later. But Ebo, it's time for a teeny tiny baseball. We're back. Baseball is back.
Big guy baseball segment. How about that?
Big guy. Yeah, this is a big guy baseball segment from Ebo. Pitchers and catchers reporting. What's the news? What should we know as we prepare to transition out of football and into hitball?
Well, you'll be excited to know Justin Verlander coming back for chase 300 wins. He only needs to go 34-0 this year.
I saw that yesterday. He's not chasing 300 wins. He's 34
Why
wins
not?
away. He's 43 years old.
He only needs to go 34-0.
How many?
Or 17 now.
Legitimately, he'd have to play
Back-to-back
3
years.
more seasons to win 34 games?
At this point, probably 5. I mean,
Yeah.
he started the season last year like 0-10 or something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Justin Verlander, is maybe the last iteration of guys who would even have a chance.
Yeah.
He's pretty comfortably, one of the 3 best pitchers of the last...
I think
20 years?
it's Scherzer, Verlander, and Kershaw.
Yeah.
Right? Those are the big 3, and now we transition into the Scooble Skeens era.
Yeah, Verlander's one of those guys that, it's kind of crazy. Stuck around. I mean, 20 years in baseball. He's kind of the last person of that generation that's left playing. Of the
I guess so.
The 2000s guys.
What? Scherzer's still going, isn't he?
Well, I'm saying even Verlander was pitching in 2006.
Okay.
I love 43-year-old professional athletes because for most of us, playing a professional sport, you have to put every ounce of everything you have into making it on that stage. And when you ask these guys, why are you still playing? It's just a job to them. They're like, I don't know anything else. I've been doing this my entire life. They just show, it's like Phillip Rivers just going out and being able to play on an NFL field and almost beat the Seahawks, despite the fact that he's 45 coaching high school football.
But what's the alternative for Verlander? He retires to his hundreds of millions of dollars and his supermodel wife. That's drab. Who wants to do that?
You got to get out the house, you know? Idle hands, all working, no
Tigers
play.
are interesting.
Kate Upton.
Tigers are
I'm
interesting.
aware, yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen pictures
Yeah.
of his work.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Me too.
Forgot about that.
Cat Daddy,
Cat Daddy.
The legendary video.
of course.
Connor Griffin's Cat Daddy?
That Brandon's never seen.
Connor Griffin's Cat Daddy did millions of views.
It's good. It's good. It's a really good dance.
All right, what do we got next?
I was just going to say, the Tigers are kind of interesting. They just got Framber Valdez, which was, I think, a bit unexpected. I think a lot of people expected him to either go to the Orioles or go to the Mets, and now they have if Verlander. I don't know.
They go Scooble, Valdez, Flaherty, right? That's
pretty good.
Pretty loaded.
Yeah, I mean, it is interesting. There is talk about now will they move Scooble because of all the issues in arbitration. He got a record $32 million in arbitration. Disrespectful to offer him 19 and go out and sign a guy for basically $40 million.
Yeah.
I got a question. I've gathered that the Pittsburgh Pirates may actually be doing some things.
Yeah, I think they took what I said personally on the show about 2 months ago. Where I said they were performatively offering contracts to guys. They might be trying to win this year.
Like for real.
Yeah, might
Like
for
this
real
isn't
be trying to
just
win
smoke.
this year.
So they're
I mean-
trying to finally do right by Paul Skeens.
They went
Yeah.
out and got Ozuna from the Braves, right?
Ozuna from the Braves.
Okay.
Yes.
And then they got the #1 prospect in baseball coming. What's his name?
He's semi-right. Connor Griffin.
Oh, wow.
There is
Connor with a K?
there is talk that Connor Griffin could be the opening day shortstop, which is very interesting.
19 years old.
yeah.
He might still be 18, actually.
I'd have to check on that. I'll find it.
But yeah, young.
He's
kid.
the man.
He. I'm very excited for Connor Griffin.
Yeah.
See what he does in 2026. No excuses in 2026 for Connor.
No excuses. He's
But yeah.
19.
Also, fun fact: I've been going through the promotional giveaways. Dodgers giving away 24 bobbleheads this year.
Really?
In 81 home games.
You're just not
24
going to be
bobbleheads.
happy. Do you step all over my segment?
I'm not going to
later.
step over your segment, but that was
The
fascinating.
entire segment is about giveaways.
The Dodgers may be giving away 1 million bobbleheads this year, which is fascinating.
Bobbleheads.
I mean,
Dodgers spare no
Otani
expense.
ones last year. They gave it to every fan in attendance. 50,000 people at Dodger Stadium.
Didn't they have a dog? Didn't they have a decoy one for his dog? Yeah.
Ebo, anything to report from pitchers and catchers reporting?
They're here, and baseball's around the corner. San Francisco. You want to talk about a town you walk around, you're like, God, I wish I was at a baseball game right now. It's San Francisco.
I saw.
I'm itching to go.
I
to a
saw that
game.
park from the interstate. I could see the lights and then the beginning of the wall by McCovey Cove, and I was like, I could see where that would be appealing.
In 2026, we're going to more baseball games.
Y'all
Let's go to more baseball games.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah, I'm down, dude. Now that we
I'm going to go to Pittsburgh in June and go see the Pirates.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
My
Brandon, college baseball?
My buddy Connor can get us tickets.
College
come
baseball
join.
starts Friday.
Go Tigers. Hail State. All right, guys, hour one of the books. Coming up hour two, we got a lot more football. Going to talk Super Bowl, maybe some surprises along the way as well. Don't go anywhere. More Wake Up Barstool right here on FM.
We'll also talk best names for your cat.
Yeah, kitty, kitty. What's happening? Wake Up Barstool, hour number two. We had a good hour one. We broke down a lot of important things. Maybe nothing more important, though, or more hot than our guy BFW, Brandon Walker, saying the Pats go into 5 or 6 wins next year, guaranteed, schedule merchants. Well, we have quite the reach here, and some people weren't too happy about that. We had this text roll in. Can I get a rebuttal? Who's that from? Brian Hoyer. Okay, let's bring him in. Long-time NFL vet, New England Patriots superstar Brian Hoyer joining the show. Brian, what's up, man? How we doing this morning?
Oh, you're not kidding. Okay.
What's up, fellas? Dude, I'm literally straight from school drop-off. I pull in, and I'm about to shovel myself out of more New England snow in the driveway, and I see 5 to 6 wins for a team that was in the Super Bowl, and I couldn't believe it. So I had so much fun with you guys last week. I was hoping I could get back on.
Hey, that happens all the time. How often do we see a Super Bowl losing team come back the next year and they win 6, they win 7, they don't make the playoffs? Don't act like that's not without precedent.
You're right. To me, and I said this yesterday filming our podcast, and I'm new to the media world, but I think it's wild to make predictions before free agency, before the draft. They got almost $40 million in cap space. The only guy on that defense, and I'm hanging my hat on that defense and what they were able to do. Caleb Von Jason is the only one who's not under contract. So I think you take care, and he came and played well for you. You sign him back, continue to get better, and then look. It was disappointing watching that offensive performance and the way that offensive line performed against that Seattle defense. They were overmatched, and they hit a gauntlet of defenses. They weren't able to respond in this Super Bowl, and you got to give your hats off to the Seattle Seahawks and Mike McDonald and the way he called that game. And Sam Darnold, I had to answer questions on Cleveland radio yesterday. They thought there was 40 quarterbacks that could have won that Super Bowl game playing for the Seahawks. And I think that's straight out disrespectful to Sam Darnold because it's what he didn't do in that game. And by not turning the football over against that defense is what won them that football game.
I'm fine with that. But going back, you said hat off to the Seahawks. The Patriots offense and their quarterback was bad the entire playoffs. They were bad against the Chargers, the Texans, the Broncos, and then the Seahawks. And looking back towards the regular season, they played, 9 fired coaches? They played every bad quarterback in the league. The schedule couldn't have broken easier. And next year, it's going to be a division winner's schedule. They're going to be playing a lot of good teams, a lot of good defenses, a lot of good coaches. If I'm projecting his playoff performance forward, I don't know that Drake May's making a run to being second MVP again. I think 5 or 6 wins is reasonable.
Yeah, I don't disagree with you. They're going to play better teams. There's no doubt about that. I mean, they were the coach killers. They got people fired this year. But the reality was, I look at Drake's performance in the second half of that Houston playoff game, and I thought Houston's defense was just on par, on the same level of Seattle, and it was just because the opposing quarterback was able to give them the ball back a few times. I felt like the pressure didn't hit as much as it did on Sunday night. And when you're sitting there and the defense isn't getting turnovers and you can't gain, and there was times where they moved the football, but ultimately the sacks are what killed them. They would go forward and take about 4 steps back. I think Drake's going to learn a lot. When I look at this really being his first year in this system with Josh McDaniels and the way, and I've played in that offense. It's extremely hard. There's a lot on the quarterback, and the Seahawks got him on Sunday night. There was a few where he would set the protection one way and the blitz would come the other, and it hit him, and it caused some of those sacks. I think he learns from it. I know having Josh in his corner is huge, and ultimately I believe in Vrabel. Like, to get up there and stand by Will Campbell after the performance he had in the playoff run and the Super Bowl, it's the same thing he did with Ramondre Stevenson early in the year when he fumbled the football a bunch. He stood by him. He believes in his guys, and then usually they reward him by coming back and making him right. So it's going to be a long offseason. I've lost 2 Super Bowls. There's nothing worse. It's like you do all of that extra work, and Bill Belichick would say it. 31 teams all end their season the same way with a crash landing, and that was a crash landing. And I think what really was disappointing was all year, and I get it, they played easier teams. They were never outmatched. They played every game, even the games they lost. They really hurt themselves. They were outmatched on Sunday night.
Brian, real quick here. Will Campbell, what do they like? How does he bounce back from this? I know he's playing hurt.
Yep.
It's a huge stage, but like this is such a big stage that this could run the risk of like mentally breaking you.
Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, he seems like a tough-minded kid. I think the one thing, and look, he spent 4 weeks on IR with an MCL injury, and when he came back, he never really looked his self. And I know you're an LSU guy. Yeah. This guy was a nasty mauler, right? Yeah. Coming out of LSU, and he played that way as a rookie. And I think there was a little bit a lack of confidence out there playing, coming off of that injury. And the one thing I watched in that game. And I'm not an offensive line expert, but I talked with David Andrews. He just wasn't physical enough. He wasn't attacking. He was kind of on the retreat. And there was times where he was just getting pushed back into Drake May. And as a quarterback, this is the hard part. You face that gauntlet of defenses. You have an internal clock. And so the first pass play of the game, you go to throw a quick swing pass, and the left defensive end's in your lap. Your internal clock is like, all right, I'm going to have to move. I'm going to have to do things quickly. And I think that was the reason why he was uncomfortable was from the get-go, his internal clock was sped up just because of what he had dealt with the entire postseason.
So would you like to call Brandon an idiot before he let you go?
Hold on. Everybody hold on. So it sounds like you called in because you disagree with my take that the Patriots are going to win 5 or 6 games next year.
Yep.
But now, as you leave, you agree that I'm right.
I think 5 or 6 games. I think minimum they win 9 to 11 games just based off of where they're at right now. I think if they have another offseason in free agency and the draft, because you can't deny that they drilled the free agency market and the draft market. I mean, I thought one of the best players on the field the other night was Woodson, the rookie safety. Between him and Christian Gonzalez. Oof. To me, Gonzo proved himself to be a top 2 corner, and I don't know if he's 2 anymore. I mean, the way he covered JSN, you have a young core group of players. If they add a few more veteran presence guys, and I think New England's going to be a destination people want to go. They saw what happened there this year. They see Vrabel. They see a young, talented quarterback, and they have some money to spend. So I think if they can nail the free agency and the draft the way they did this past offseason, Buffalo's going to be good, right? Like, we know that. Are they going to be able to defend that AFC East title? It's going to be tough, especially when people are gearing up for you.
Brandon, we missed this because we yelled over him. That's on me. He said you had a sick-ass jacket, though, Brandon.
Thank you very much.
Dude, that's sick.
So, Brian, on the way out here,
jacket.
We're having a jacket off here. I need you to judge between Ebo and Brandon who has the better jacket. We got NFC West, NFC South represented.
What's the point of this?
Is that retro Panthers? I mean, what year is that? Like 97, 96?
That'd be correct, Brian.
I don't know. I'm gonna go with Brandon's though. Like, is that stitching on there? Like a montage?
And he's wearing a
it's a
rug,
carpet.
Brian.
It's crazy. It's a crazy material.
Yeah.
Plus, I played for the 49ers, so I'm gonna go with them. Classic uniform style. I mean, look at that. That takes some skill and effort to be able to crochet that.
Pretty easy decision.
Brian, cannot thank you enough. 15-year NFL vet, legend is all right. Check out the podcast him and David Andrews do. It is absolutely fantastic. Brian, thank you so much, man. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, guys.
Absolute legend from the carpool line.
How'd you call him in? How'd that happen?
I didn't call him in. He literally texted production and was like, I need to get on this. Like, I need a rebuttal.
All right.
That's exactly how that went down. See, Brandon, you got clout.
Oh, I know that. I'm number one. I mean, just listen to James.
Now, help me out here, Connor. Did Brian Hoyer just mog Brandon?
Slightly.
With take maxing?
It was take maxing. Wasn't frame mogging necessarily because they weren't both in the same frame together. But I would say ultimately he was beanie mogging him in a way.
Do we feel that? How did Brandon manage his cortisol levels? Did he manage?
They spiked. They spiked a little bit too much.
Yeah. So he's losing aura?
Indeed.
And PSL dropping?
PSL bleed. I have no idea what any of these words mean, by the way. It's just a new trend that the kids are doing that I want to be involved in, but I simply have no idea. And
this whole time I thought PSL was PSA, and it was like a grading card.
No. There's a viral Twitter trend for anybody who's confused. I'm going to be checked out on it after today. But
it's been a fun couple days.
The fun couple of days, just seeing what exactly kids are, what slang they're saying, what the language is. It's a whole new language.
2026 Top Series 1 came out today, baseball cards. I got 2 boxes I'm going to open at the end of Mostly Sports.
See, that
One's for me, right?
No.
Okay.
That's one thing I love about you, Brandon, is you are like, it's every kid's dream who has ever been into cards. Like for me, it would have been like Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Magic to get just a box of boosters.
Yeah.
And just rip them things open. And you have now attained such a level of success in life
It should never
that
give me
you can
money.
be like, hey, I can just do this now.
I buy the stupidest stuff.
And we're going to get into that a bit later in the show.
Stupid stuff?
Well, Mantiquing.
Yeah, sure.
So stick around. Brandon has a segment coming up on that. Let's just go full sausage making here. Somebody whispered something good to talk about in my ear, and I forgot it. Yes, Mintzy on the airplane. Thank you. As we're talking about how AI is this what? This is my first
one
time
of the most
seeing this.
disgusting things I've
Can
ever
we
seen.
enhance? We
This
got
thing,
to enhance.
zoom in, please.
Hold on. Do we have potential to
Wait,
enhance?
guys. I have to tell people that if you're watching, you're not just seeing a man on a plane. This flight is going to Europe, right?
Go to Turkey.
Are they going straight to Turkey?
Oh, I don't know.
Istanbul, yeah, they're going straight to Turkey.
Okay, so they're going to Istanbul. This is a probably 12-hour, I don't know how long it is, 8-hour flight, whatever. He reclined his seat, and now he's not even using the recline. So the guy behind him is screwed, even though he's not even using the recline.
Look at how jammed up. I think I'm getting that it's finger directly behind him, our guy Goldfinger. Look at how jammed up Sam is.
How do you-
His phone is in his crotch with no room to raise it up to text.
How do they get the beverage cart past him?
Oh, Sam's against the window. Never mind. Sam's the one against the window. This is crazy.
Can I give a big up to the guy in the row behind him sleeping with the window open and no eye mask? I mean, that takes
Yeah,
a level of
a lot of
sleepiness
skill.
that I could never achieve.
Can I
That guy
just
should
be
close
honest?
his window, though.
I am team do not recline your seat ever on an airplane. The guy in front of him is reclined too much too.
Yeah.
That's too much recline.
Agreed.
Everybody's got to agree to the social contract if we're going to look out for one another, and nobody in this section is doing that. That guy's got his window open. Everybody's trying to sleep. That's crazy. Mincy's reclining but not even taking advantage. A guy in front of him is straight. Yeah, this is a disaster.
How are Mincy's feet smelling, by the way?
Can't be great.
He's got shoes off on the plane.
Shoes off is.
I mean,
Everything about it. That is only him. Only him.
And you know what?
AI can't do that.
Deutsch took a tour of his apartment, shockingly clean. I mean, there's not anything in there.
Other
but-
than his ass getting pinched every time he goes to
Yes,
the bathroom.
that's
He's got a
unbelievable.
cracked toilet seat. Yeah.
Oh, I had a cracked toilet seat for years. It's miserable. It
Years?
yeah, it pinches you.
You
so
can
bad.
replace a toilet seat for $20.
Yeah, I know. I didn't. I just, yeah.
He
20
could
bucks
just
and
call
2 screws.
maintenance.
I don't know, man.
We had a shout out to the Po Boys. Me, Mincy, Ken Jack, Dozen Trivia just started up again. We got our first win yesterday. But yeah, in classic Mincy form.
You're gonna
They love
learn.
it.
You're about to learn a lesson.
His computer died. He went and did it from the sales floor without headphones on his cell phone. So the actual people who work here and had to make money were having to listen to us answer questions about Fellowship of the Ring. It was all time.
You
good.
speak about the sausages made. Mincy on the Dozen is the most inconsiderate person ever. He ruins the show. You can never say.
That's crazy, by the
You
way.
can never say, "Hey, by the way, we won our first match." No matter when, you're going to be spoiler alert, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. If you say anything about the Dozen that isn't like, "Oh, I played last night," and I'm not telling you, they're going
even though
to.
it already came out because people maybe haven't watched it.
They're
yet.
going to destroy you. Yes.
Okay, that's good to know. But I feel like I'm kind of okay because it came out, but I won't do it again in the future.
Smart man.
Shout out to the Po Boys, though.
Look at that.
Crazy toilet.
That's a big crack, too.
That's a big crack.
Mine wasn't a full crack all the way through. It was a top crack, which still pinched.
There's an inch gap between the top broken piece and the bottom broken piece.
Yeah.
You put weight on that. That thing's pinching you right.
Every single time.
Now, does that mean he's maybe going to the common area to poo?
No, that means he's.
That's crazy.
No, that means he's.
Or do you
he's
think
going to the
you'll-
bathroom here.
Yeah, he only poos here.
He hasn't used that bathroom in years.
That's probably right.
And this is what you don't get on those other networks.
That's right. Okay, on the way out here, a team from outside the top 10 to win the Super Bowl. Go.
Wait.
I'm just kidding. Relax, Jeremy. Relax. Coming up next, Hannah Montoya joins the program for a Football Fashion Report Super Bowl edition. Don't go anywhere. We got plenty more Wake Up Barstool, including teams most likely to go from worst to first, team outside the top 10 to win the Super Bowl, and much, much more. Was Hannah. Welcome back. Wake Up Barstool, FS1. It's time for a Hannah Montoya Football Fashion Report Super Bowl edition. Hannah's back from San Fran. Hannah, what's up, girl? Take it away.
What's up? I'm so excited to be here. It was crazy being there, first of all, and I had so much content to look at. Because when people walked by, they all looked really good.
Yep.
And I had to say that, first of all. Shout out San Francisco. Shout out everyone there. Now let's get into it. Okay,
right,
first off, we've got OBG, baby. OBJ, good Lord. OBJ, baby. We're back in business. So I'm really excited about this jacket because this is a custom one-of-one Super Bowl jacket by Jeff Hamilton. He does a bunch of celebrity, custom jackets. So, yeah, obviously it's the Super Bowl. What are we feeling?
I don't know. It's such a try-hard move, that jacket with all the design on it.
Okay.
It's just, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's something.
It's gaudy.
How much attention do you need, you know?
Do you like the material more or less than the material on yourself?
I mean, I won't really, this isn't about me, Hannah. Listen, that's a sick jacket. What do you want me to say? That's everything about that is sick.
Brandon looks like Yellowstone. I mean, the leather. It's leather. Yeah, it's that's super badass custom painting.
Although he had to be sweating. It was 70 degrees out there.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it looks thick too.
OBJ's my boy, former teammate.
What, you just had to say that?
No.
Yeah, you kind of felt like you just had to say that.
I did. No, I was gonna go somewhere. I'm not even gonna say that.
If
What's up, Odell? I hope
Odell
everything's
Beckham
going
Jr.
very
walked
well.
in this, if he walked in this room right now, would he say, "What's up, T-Bob," or would he say, "What's up, big guy"?
He'd say what's up to you.
He'd say T-Bob.
He was a freshman when I was a senior. Yeah.
Oh, so he looked up to you.
Yeah. Leader of the team. Most votes on uni council. What can I say?
So you hazed him.
Did
did not haze him.
You got him into poop. Yeah.
He was one of the super badass freshmen. Also, the biggest hands you've ever seen, KB. Almost 11 inches.
Wow.
Massive mitts. Oh my God.
It's like double the size of yours.
Okay, relax. 9 inches. Thank you very much. Next.
Wait, I wanted to talk about you having 2 dings off. You gave it an 8?
I don't know. I just thought that the players weren't very accurate to what people actually look like. A little bit of it was cool painting, but it threw me off a little bit.
Okay,
Oh, wow.
fair.
Okay,
I'll
there you
take that.
And there was an abstract nature to it that I wasn't vibing with.
That's fair. Okay, we've got digs. I want to talk about this one before we rate it. So the belt is what we're focusing on right now. It says Snoop. This is his childhood nickname from his mom. So I feel like there's a little sweet aspect there. However, do want to point out the jeans are tucked into the boots. That being said,
What's on the finger ring?
Yeah, the
What's
finger
on
ring.
the full hand ring?
it was another nickname. I can't remember exactly what it was. And then I was going through the comments to find out more information, and most of them just said that it was all like, okay, what happened with Cardi? What happened with Cardi?
Yeah.
And had nothing to do with
So
it.
did they break up after the Super Bowl?
They unfollowed each other on Instagram, I believe.
Okay.
Home?
Let me throw some questions at you. So he's got the probably the $50,000 chain. He's got the rings. He's got all this great stuff, and then he's wearing probably $35 jeans and a $25 jacket.
That is what it looks to be. I feel like it can't be true.
No, that's definitely expensive stuff that just looks normal. But
Rich
you pay a
people
premium
love that.
for in anyway. Where are we at Dig? Stephen Chase says he's one of the more likable guys in the league. That's not true, right?
No, that's not.
This is a question can I separate the artist from the art?
I think the
don't
ball
know if I
spin
can.
down 22 was a bit much.
It was a lot.
That was crazy.
It's a lot.
You're right. I can't separate the art from the artist. I gotta ding him here.
6'7", and
I had a 7, but I got tired of holding it up.
Hey, fair. Okay.
Double 6'7".
A little bit.
Whoa.
Guys, your brain rot has been on once today.
Or Rotmax.
Is this your biggest
That'd be
nightmare
a
ever?
joke.
Okay, moving forward, Michael Dixon. We always talk about suits and we always give different critiques. We've got a different unique one going on. This is just a mint suit. Every part of it is all together. Obviously, the shoes are different.
It doesn't fit.
You think it doesn't fit?
It doesn't.
I think baggy suits are back in. I think we're out of the tight suit era.
But it doesn't fit.
We're not to 2000 NBA draft levels yet, but we're out of the tight suit era. Now, again, not separating artist from art. He went on to have the greatest Super Bowl that we've ever seen out of a punter. He's got a Lonely Island type feel. I like that. It feels Australian like he is. Give me a 9 for Dixon.
It's a great look.
He looks incredibly cool for a punter. That's
Yeah.
why I'm giving
That's true. I will say too, most of the time.
I thought this was a pop star.
Yeah, he does. He does look like he's giving a little bit of young gravy.
It doesn't fit.
It doesn't fit. That's true. And you can't get away from those.
It's a great color, though.
It is.
We don't use mint enough, or emerald, or teal, or anything. In
Tiffany blue.
You just think green is underrepresented in
No,
fashion?
but that type of shade is very nice. It's very tasteful.
I think it looks great on him too. But I feel like normally we've got a weird undershirt, and this one actually works.
Hey, Hannah.
Yes, Brandon.
Yep. The crease in the pants. We doing those again? When did we start doing those again?
See, I didn't even notice.
I-
that might
Pleat,
be-
yeah, pleat, yeah. The pleat.
Is that a pleat? I don't.
It looks like an intentional pleat.
Pleat is in the pants.
Right, but I thought we weren't doing pleats anymore.
You're anti-pleat and
Are we doing
anti-baggy.
pleats or not?
I think we are.
Okay.
I think. Mike,
I've always
Mike
heard
was-
about pleats. I never knew what a pleat was. So that's a pleat.
That's a pleat, yes.
That's what Chad Ochocinco was saying?
Huh?
Child pleat?
No. And I liked your reference back there, too.
Thank you very much.
Dropped an Anchorman reference and nobody got it.
Oh wait, I didn't hear it. Want to do it again?
Yeah, do it again. Let's run it back. Run it
Okay,
back.
ready, guys? Ready?
Ready
Give me and action.
and action.
The pleat is in the pants.
But that's not what he says. He says it's the pleat of the pants.
It's the pleat of the pants.
Yeah.
Wow, that was
Hey, I
that
like
was
that.
really bad to just stop the entire momentum.
Okay,
that,
we can
man.
keep going.
Yeah,
Okay.
Connor.
I apologize,
Denzel
Hannah.
Ward is.
Let's keep it moving, baby.
But what is it? What's he trying to cover up when he says the pleat of the pants?
Next up, Hannah.
Okay.
Okay, moving forward.
What in the
we've got
hell is
Denzel
this?
Ward wearing everything. Everything.
Who is this?
Denzel Ward. Where, literally, there's just a lot going on here. I guess it's mixed media.
All right, let's go down from the top. All right, you got the wool cap there, and then the earrings. What's going on with the left ear?
I'm not sure. And then
there's a
also,
quarter zip.
and then immediately going to the neck, it's
We have the shirt and
contradictory.
tie, and then we have the quarter zip over both, and the jacket without the arms in it.
Mm-hmm.
He now has he's wearing newspaper shorts over jeans.
Yes.
I mean, I kind of
No
love
tuck.
newspaper shorts. I don't need any other part of this outfit except for newspaper shorts.
I also want to focus on it because it's like if you wore these shorts by themselves, it doesn't even look good. The length is odd.
This is absurd.
Odd little thing.
This is absurd.
Yeah. I'll be honest, it might be one of my least favorite that we've done on this.
Yeah,
Wow.
and I agree. You and I are
He went
usually
for
in
the
lockstep.
what is he had an Abercrombie and Fitch red carpet here? He went for it. It just
He
didn't
did.
land.
He did. Yeah, I like this ring. That's one thing. I like all these things separately except for the newspaper, which is the loudest.
The tie needs to be adjusted differently. I don't like when
Yeah, it's longer in the back. Oh,
the
wow.
back half of the
bad tie.
Bad
is
tie.
bad.
That's a good point.
Is
Even
that
the
intentional
tie.
as well, though? It's gotta be. Right?
It better not be.
Nothing about this is unintentional.
He looks like a cool guy, though. I mean, those also look like fake glasses, so I think that was also intentional.
Jeez.
Next up, and last but not least, I wanted to talk about this one because I think it's the most loyal thing that you could do objectively. Morgan Moses, this is a back tattoo. His name, his number.
God.
It's a permanent jersey.
I assume that's his kid over there?
So, I guess so. I would say. The rest of it, I mean, it's pretty football.
Here's what I'm gonna do,
There's a
Hannah.
literal football.
I'm gonna give this man.
Stadium.
I'm gonna give this man a 10 because if this man is tough enough to get that tattoo and I ever run into him, I want him to know that I gave it a 10.
Would he change it? Would it change your opinion if he got put under for it?
Oh.
Because
That
we
is the
do know.
thing
We
now.
do know. I mean, wasn't it Deshaun Watson who got put under? to
No,
get that tattoo?
Did he?
I believe. I know people
That's
do that now.
upsetting.
If it's like a massive project.
I'm not scared of Morgan Moses. 5 little guy.
Oh, I
Whoa.
did see him try to block the other night.
I think
I'm
it's
still
pretty. I
going
think
10.
it's pretty
Yeah, that's
dumb
impressive.
and entertaining. To
Now,
see your jersey.
He's
Hannah,
not the one with the women on the arm.
I must ask you a question
Okay.
because on this show we have a jacket competition on
Yes,
Wednesdays.
that's true.
It's between me and Ebo, and I would like for you to look and decide and declare your winner right now.
Okay.
And don't. Let's just be honest. I mean, it's obvious who won, but
Which of these are you more
if
likely
you need
to
to
wear?
feel the material of Brandon's jacket, I don't know if that changes. It is aggressive.
I actually do want to feel it if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Okay. That also being said, okay. Yeah.
right.
That's
Yeah.
He's wearing a rug.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
That's
What's the
true.
inside?
Do
Like?
you think there's a way? Can we do a little modeling? Do you
Okay.
think?
Okay, the inside's kind
a
of.
little
Circle?
model walk.
Yeah,
Like
let's.
if you do a little
yeah,
walk,
you go first
yeah,
and do a little
strut. You go first and do a little strut.
Runway.
Pull the pants up.
What's maybe the best angle for
Maybe go
No,
zesty.
no, get over the. Yeah. Oh, God, that's an awkward. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Now he's getting into the flow state. Hell
Ebo?
yeah, Ebo, you're up. Let's see what you got, Ebo.
Work it.
Oh.
He's frame mogging.
He is frame mogging. That's crazy.
Wow.
Crazy.
All right, Hannah, if you'll just go ahead and declare me the winner, please.
I mean, look at the back.
The back is sick.
Look at the back.
Cool.
Back's underappreciated. Hannah, what do we got?
Listen, I know what I'm about to do right now. I'm aware. I have to go with Brandon because the first thing I saw when the TV came on out there, I said, wow, that looks good on Brandon.
Yeah.
And then, but, however, that's a really cool jacket. And I would be more likely to wear that.
Hey.
But I think I mean,
Good jacket, big guy.
Brandon, where did you get that?
yeah.
It's like,
Did you get that custom made just to win this jacket? You paid $10,000
Is that
to
like
win.
Hey, who's on trial here? Who's on trial here?
Is that like a wigwam inside? Did you loot a Navajo community?
This isn't
Ethically
important.
sourced?
How I got it's not important, okay?
How did you get that?
I went through some hoops, okay? I went through some hoops, but the jacket off was important to me.
What were the hoops?
Just don't worry about it. I'm wearing it. I'm wearing it.
Ebo, you kind of, do you feel like maybe you should have just almost had this one as like a
Punted.
give up week?
I
And
told
you.
you.
Just wear a plain jacket because you wasted a strong one?
T-Bob,
Very strong one.
before the last show, I went online and bought this jacket for $120, and it's the biggest waste of money I've ever had.
No, it's not.
Eva, what you don't understand is
I'm trying to
have
compete
so
with the
much
Dyers.
money. I have so much money. I'm just wasting money. I'm just throwing it away on stuff like this.
Yeah, you're pissing in the wind, Ebo. You know?
But you look cool.
You want to put a price limit on the next one?
$50.
$1,200.
There was one at the Super Bowl that I was going to get. It was a $1,000 jacket that had every team's logo on it in the Super
I
Bowl.
already got it for next week.
God.
All right, guys. Hannah, thank you so much. Anything else to add here on the way out?
Honestly, I just really like what we're doing with the jackets. I think
Let's go.
we need more of this. I would also like to participate.
Oh, okay.
wanna
So
throw my hat in the
Hannah's
ring.
Hannah, you're going to do the jacket off next week?
I'm gonna do the jacket.
Hannah's in. There we go, guys. We're off next week. 2 weeks from now. So everybody has time to get their jackets ready. All right, coming up next here on FS1, guys, it's time to talk some sports, right? Like we said, outside the top 10, maybe win the big game next year, worst to first, all that. There's the bean. More Wake Up Barstool on FS1. What up, y'all? Welcome back to Wake Up Barstool FS1. It's time to do some man-teaking.
Yes.
Which Brandon is always down for. If you don't know this, kind of reference it earlier in the show. He's a insatiable hoarder. If you are giving away anything that even has a whiff of memorabilia, Brandon will be there.
Yes.
And so we have put together a list of different items, Brandon, and we want to know how many hours, as a way of measuring the value to you, our man-teaking expert, how many hours would you be willing to show up early to get said items? All right, what do we got on the list, guys, here? Let's see. And if we're going in order,
I'm also a chronic early getter.
Oh, here we go, dude. The Nolan Ryan bloody jersey. So what I'm looking at here, the bottom is a replica. That's what they're going to be giving away?
Yes, they're not giving away they're not giving away Nolan Ryan.
Okay, that's a good point. That's a good point. Is he still?
He is alive.
Okay, there we go.
He is
Love
very
you, Nolan
alive.
Ryan.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Probably still throws 90.
Badass.
I would show up 10 months in advance to the city to get this jersey. I will go ahead and tell you right now, if you go to this game, don't even put it on eBay, just DM me and you can name your price.
So I was going to ask you, you're already laying the foundations to make sure you get this.
I have to have one of these. And Rangers, by the way, if you're looking to send one out to media, my address is this place. Just send it to me. Again, that is a 10.
And the blood on this jersey was ethically sourced?
No, they actually, I believe they
farmed Nolan
say it?
Ryan. He's still alive.
Okay.
Over
They just
the
have
past
him hooked
few
up to a
months.
machine somewhere?
Yeah, over the
Okay.
past few months, they've been slowly drawing blood from him.
It's the coolest giveaway I've ever seen.
Nolan Ryan.
It's one of the coolest, yes. It's amazing. That is amazing. That is amazing.
That is amazing. That's yeah, it's unique. It's awesome.
It's also perfect. Oh, what we got here?
Oh my!
Oh my! What?
I regret saying that was the coolest giveaway.
What?
When they bring up John Williams.
all right,
John
let me
Williams
do this.
bobblehead?
So this is join us on Wednesday, June 17th. It's Fenway Park celebrates John Williams Night, and as everybody knows, John Williams, one of the principal owners of the Red Sox back in the 80s, I believe. John Williams, that is his claim to fame, right?
John Williams, he's one of the greatest composers to ever walk the earth.
Danny
Okay?
Elfman?
Full stop. No, Danny Elfman can't hold John Williams' jock. And I like Danny Elfman, okay? And all you Hans Zimmer losers, he's great too, but he doesn't come close. This man defined generations of our brains.
What music did it? What song would I know him from?
Star Wars, Jurassic Park, Harry
These are
Potter,
the Star
Home Alone,
Wars.
Indiana
Jaws, Indiana Jones,
Not ringing a bell.
Memoirs of a Geisha.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. The Olympics theme on NBC. Anything and everything. If you've ever gone to a John Williams night at the Symphony, you are
A nerd.
So lucky. Underrated of Grit and Glory, the college football national championship song they did for ESPN, which
Please shut up.
Absolutely adore. I would show. I mean, guys, same thing. Everything Brandon said. Copy paste for me with this John Williams bobblehead. Please, I need it.
I would show up. I would show up 1 minute after the final horn because I don't want that crap right there.
No, I can't even, dude. The best night of my life.
This is about, man, taking is about sports memorabilia. John Williams is a nerdy nerd.
He's a legend. He's the Mozart
It's
of
about
our
manly
time.
things like He-Man lunchboxes.
Yes, agreed.
What is this? Oh, look, Ice Cube.
That's Ice Cube in a 6'4" Impala.
Today was a good day.
Yeah.
Cruising down the street.
With 2 World Series trophies with him, no less.
I would line
I
up.
think you love this.
Of course I love this.
Production thought you were going to hate it for some.
Why?
I don't know.
It's a 1990s rapper and an old car. Yeah, this is me all day.
He says it's not sports.
I look in the Mostly studio right now. I have an Outcast bobblehead and a red convertible. A 9. I would show up 9 days in advance. Be the story of a girl.
All right, what do we got next here, guys? One more, last one here. Rays giving away hockey jerseys. I'm going to say it doesn't make sense, but hockey sweaters are just so comfortable at all times. They work with a lot of stuff.
Most wearable sports uniforms.
Yeah, I love this. This is a great idea.
Let me tell you something. Hockey jerseys are the best jerseys we have in America. You know why? Because hockey teams actually lean into their logos. Baseball, football doesn't put any logos on jerseys. Basketball just usually put words. Hockey puts everything about their team on there, and this is good. When a baseball team reaches out and does this, that's awesome. 10. That's a 10.
It's a perfect 10.
This is their second best giveaway, by the way.
What's their first best?
They're giving away a Flappy Boy bobblehead.
What?
It is, there's a meme that the Rays like to use called, after they win, the fans will tweet out, local Stingray very, very excited, very happy. Having in a great mood, and they have a bobblehead that's that Stingray.
I like that.
It's like a Stingray on the local news.
I don't usually like Stingray. Thanks, T-Bob.
I wonder how many people understand.
3. There might be 3 people in the country that got what I just said.
Shout out Mississippi State. Shout out meteorology.
Yeah, look at that. There's Flappy Boy.
That's an awful bobblehead.
No, it's a fantastic bobblehead.
That's a ghost.
Yeah.
You don't get the reference, dude.
That's a ghost.
You don't get the reference.
Michelin man with abs.
You don't get the reference.
I don't.
Oh, those abs are breasts.
I can't tell.
That's
I
how they
don't know what I'm
breathe.
looking at.
They breathe through their breasts.
The gills. It's the gills in there.
They breathe through their titties.
Yeah.
Did I say titties?
Yeah, if you're talking about stingrays.
Okay,
What
good.
is Stingray up to? You guys keep in touch?
Weather,
I don't know. No.
podcasting.
I don't. I kicked him out of the fan base one time, so we don't get along.
Man,
I did take a picture with him once.
I used to like Stingray. Shout out to Stingray. I hope you're doing well, man. All
His
right.
name's Steven. Say hi. Just shout out to Steven.
Yeah, shout out Stephen Ray. All right, let's get into some football talk. I'll throw this to the group. Do y'all want to talk North Dakota State joining the Mountain West, or look at some Super Bowl odds for next year and who we think could make the big jump?
I'd rather do Super Bowl odds.
All right, put the Super Bowl odds up on the screen there, guys. Of course, Seattle coming in tied for first with the Rams at plus 950. I would say that make the Rams, dude. I mean, LA, I'm so glad to watch them fail, but it's crazy how close like the Rams have been the last 2 Super Bowls.
Yeah.
Where basically they keep losing the Super Bowl by proxy. If we were to have the cutoff here at Kansas City,
Yeah.
and then you look at that next grouping of 5, Niners, Broncos, Texans, Jags, Bengals, who do we think could be most likely to make that jump?
I mean, I have to love the Broncos there. They were a broken ankle away from playing in the Super Bowl this season. I think that's a roster that's pretty loaded. I don't know their free agency situation, who they might lose, who they might gain, so forgive me for that. But
I think they're finally getting out of the woods with the Russell Wilson contract.
the
So I think
Texans
they're going to have some room.
The Texans also are either a quarterback away or the quarterback figuring out football away from being a Super Bowl championship team.
I don't think the year-over-year defensive success is as like robust as people think it is. Like, they like to think that if you have a good defense this year, it'll be just as good next year. So I don't necessarily trust the Broncos and Texans as much. The 49ers are going to get healthy, assuming they shut down that substation. They still have one of the 3 best offensive minds in football.
Yeah.
I like the 49ers.
But they'll get healthy, but then they just get injured again, and it's kind of.
Well, that's a fatalist way to look at things.
Well, listen, I
you
hope
just get healthy, but then you're going to get injured again.
with the Niners.
It has
they
kind
have
of been the Niners story.
Kittle has been consistently injured. Like Brock Purdy's been banged up. So I don't know. We'll see. I really like the Jags. I think Trevor Lawrence.
It feels so flash in a pan.
You think so?
I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I'd like to be.
I feel like they've been building for. We finally got a Trevor Lawrence that they drafted.
Yes, this is the best Trevor Lawrence that we've seen. Him, the marriage with Liam Cohen has been really nice so far.
The receivers are all young.
Yeah, exactly.
How sad that Joe Burrow's just buried on the Bengals and that nobody believes in them.
Well, I mean,
they tied up all their money into like 4 guys.
you guys also like to live in this world where Joe Burrow is like one of the top 3 quarterbacks in the world, and it just hasn't been the case since the Super Bowl year.
We actually started to address some of that reality when we were talking Sam Darnold top 10 yesterday.
Sure. I mean, like Joe Burrow, for some reason, his name stays up there, even though.
Well, because his peak is.
But it hasn't been delivered. Since the Super Bowl year, it hasn't been delivered.
No, I agree.
And staying healthy is important.
It's staying healthy is big. Although when he was healthy last year, he did throw for 4,900 yards, which is it's tough to balance that because obviously he hasn't been to the playoffs. But part of the reason he hasn't been to the playoffs, A, is because he hasn't been healthy. But on the flip side, is because that defense is just atrocious.
We got to get Joe out of Cincinnati.
Yes.
Right. I mean, that's just. I feel bad saying that, Bengals fans. I hate when you guys do that.
What?
I just want to see how far down the list the Colts are.
Where are the Bears?
The Bears
I'm
are
surprised
far
the
down.
Bears are nowhere on this list, dude. Not even breaking into the top 15. Caleb Williams, Ben Johnson, another year on task. I know they won a lot of close games, but I think that'll improve. Like Caleb Williams can do the incredible things. You got to imagine he can sort of hammer out some of the more fundamental things. If they get like a pass rusher, maybe they get in the Max Crosby sweepstakes, even though Max is maybe saying he is there, he's not there. Like the Bears could represent some value here.
Yeah.
They just in our ear, culture plus 6,000. If Daniel Jones comes back healthy, he was very, very good.
I don't know, man.
I think that division's pretty open.
When they is it? The
AFC
Jags
South
and
is
Texans-
good
it's not as
now,
open
We
as
just watched C.J. Stroud.
I don't think it's as open as you think. Like the Jags and the Texans are both right. The Texans have one of the best defenses in the league. The Jags are here.
Sure, but the Jaguars were a very strong. They benefited a lot on defense from turnover margin, which I don't know how sustainable turnover margin is.
Bears too.
But weren't the Colts also benefiting from that early in the season?
Yeah, they had to start a literal high school quarterback down the stretch.
The Colts, dude, you got to remember the Colts offense at the beginning was truly unstoppable, and it didn't. The wheels kind of falling off after that Kansas City game. But like what was it? No punts for the first 3 games for Indianapolis.
This is our team. These are our Colts. We bleed blue.
That's true. Shout out Seth.
Seth who?
I hope he goes savage mode every game next season.
Yeah, I do too.
Whether win or lose.
Remember when he apologized for being too savage? Who did he apologize to? He went after somebody.
It was like Aaron Rodgers.
It was Aaron Rodgers.
Don't apologize to Aaron Rodgers, Seth. Be you.
Yeah.
Let it hang out, Seth.
All right, so we see it in the NFL every now and then. A team that will go from worst to first in their division.
Sure. So
let's look at the worst teams. You got Jets, Browns, Titans, Raiders, Giants, Lions, Saints, Cardinals. Should we take the Lions out of this conversation?
Yeah, take them out.
Because they feel like, obviously, whatever the Lions are going to be. That was a weird NFC North year.
Is it weird? Browns? Browns have everything but the quarterback. I don't know what they can do this offseason to wave some quarterback dust on this thing, but they're always a quarterback away. The team's pretty good outside the quarterback position.
You know what team's got the quarterback, but maybe not the team around him.
Who?
And it's gross to say because I'm wearing this whole getup. Is the New Orleans Saints got? They got their guy, man.
What's happening, T-Shot?
He's I think the best quarterback in that division.
T-Shot
going forward.
I was at a party the other night at the Super Bowl and Shuck was in there, and I never talked to him, but I did introduce myself to Eli, who was not impressed with me at all.
Eli Manning wasn't?
Not impressed with me at all.
Does he know that you're 2-time college football sports personality #1?
Well, I was only one time at the time, but I think he was judging me the fact that I'm a Mississippi State guy, and B, I've probably said some heinous things about him.
Does he know that?
And his father.
You're a dozen champion?
He does know that for sure. He knows that. I never said anything bad about Eli's.
You just say that Archie was overrated, I believe.
Archie, yeah.
What? I'm trying to mend some fences here.
My bad. Stepping on them.
It's not my fault.
We got a lot of fences to mend.
I still maintain.
I've broken a lot of fences.
Let's mend some fences in 2026.
Y'all want to mend some? You want a fence man?
Yeah.
All right.
I want to make some money. and I've been coming up with a lot of schemes to do so. I talked about my crypto rug pull I want to do. I want to make a scam coin, tell everybody it's a rug pull, and then,
Oh, you're going to tell them it's a rug pull. Is that how it works?
Well, because I want to put it to the test. Like, how dumb I still think crypto people will walk into it and still buy for the memes. Just for the humor.
How is the Hawk Tua girl doing these days?
Oh, she's been MIA.
She's in Miami?
No, have not seen her in a minute.
How about this, though? How we can make some money? We stud Archie Manning. You know what I'm saying?
He's 75. He's 75 years old.
Well, okay. If
it might be older.
But if it's still got some juice left in it, think about how.
You're saying that's a guarantee of a first-round quarterback.
I'm just saying, on the dark web, you could get a lot of money.
On this morning show, you decided to pitch the idea that we sell Archie Manning's
semen.
I was going to find a better way to say that. Yeah.
Yes, I'm aware that his production tell me Archie's a grandfather. Of course, the man who produced Peyton, Eli, Cooper, who was very athletic before he got hurt, and now Arch. Yeah.
I regret bringing up this now.
Well, I regret that we didn't talk about the Raiders, maybe going worst to first, because Fernando Mendoza could be really good. And the thing about the Browns is, I don't know if I love the Todd Monken hire. I do kind of like Shedeur. They have all the other elements. AFC North is wide open.
Hey, can I just stop you there? If Shedur's a quarterback, then I retract my statement. He is not a good NFL. He's not going to be an NFL.
I think he will be, Brandon. I think he's going to be the quarterback.
He doesn't appreciate perfect timing.
No, he was awful this year. He was bad, and we pretend he was good.
He's a Pro Bowler. So
okay. So is Joe Flacco.
Kubiak and Mendoza could be interesting.
Yeah.
If that does shake out.
Even though you saw Kubiak was a little, understandably so, but he was a little bit like, we got a lot of research we got to do first before we're just committing to Fernando.
Has that been announced yet?
What?
The Kubiak to the Raiders? I feel like that
confirmed it after the game.
Okay, all right.
He's already done Raiders podcast and everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. That was one of the weirdest unspoken things.
It was.
Yeah.
I agree.
All right, guys, so Ask Wub coming up next. If you want to hop on Twitter and you go and use the hashtag AskWub, we will answer the best questions coming up next. It'll be about anything. One more segment of Wake Up Barstool with you here on this Wednesday. Follow us on social media at Wake Up Barstool. Welcome back to Wake Up Barstool. One more segment of the show, guys. We end every show like this. It's time for Ask Wub. Go on Twitter, hashtag AskWub, and we answer all the best questions that we get. Remember, no restrictions on this. Could be about anything. Let's see what we got today. Tia, hashtag AskWub. This question is for Brandon. If Dave gave you $1 million to be his butler for the day, would you do it? And can we make this happen?
I would fuddle the hell out of Dave for $1 million to be his butler for a day.
Yeah.
I would follow that man around. I would wear the tuxedo. I would be Jeffrey from Fresh Prince. I'd wipe anything that needed to be wiped. I would, $1 million?
You wipe and bathe and.
I would bathe if I needed to bathe Dave. Yes, I would. Yes, 100%. One day, done.
Dave, I'll do it for $500K.
All right, you can't undercut me on this.
If you want to get sponge bath, just let me know. I'm very, very, very open.
I'll do it for $100K.
I'd do it for maybe like $500. What is this? Is this White Sox Dave or Dave Portnoy?
White Sox Dave. Sorry, Brandon. Now you have to.
Where's he getting $1 million?
Now you have to bathe White Sox Dave. I'm sorry. These are the rules.
Again, any Dave, really. If Dave Thomas from Wendy's, if you give me $1 million, I'll butler you for a day.
All right, Tia, great question. What do we got next? Joey Stinks, watching Wub on the way to Hawaii. What should I ask Lucas if I see him?
Why is he the worst person that we have at Barstool Sports? Lucas sucks.
It's been raining every single day in Hawaii.
Good.
And Lucas has been out.
Why does he get a post-Super Bowl vacation? He works one day a week.
I think he was just like, I'm already out on the West Coast for the Super Bowl. I might as well just extend it to Hawaii, I think. I don't know. KB, you've been in Hawaii.
It's my favorite place on Earth.
Really?
He's not doing it justice. He's probably eating pizza.
Yeah.
So it's even better than San Francisco?
Similar. I think Hawaii is a better place. San Francisco is a better city than like Honolulu.
Okay. What's your favorite thing to eat in Hawaii?
Oh, I like the Loco Moco. My favorite thing is the fresh poke. You can get it from, I think it's called Foodland. It's perfect.
I love poke.
Foodland.
The only problem is sometimes eating it in the middle of the United States, I'm kind of like,
You get it there. Fresh Hawaiian poke.
Oh, it sounds great. Got to catch them all. Got to eat them all. What do we got next? Thank you, Connor. The Dash, ask Wub, since you all have good hair and don't need to go to Turkey, which body part would you be willing to get surgery on?
Cock.
It's like my old football coach used to say, when he'd be talking about split, shout out Bradley Dale Pivoto. He'd be like, 6-inch splits, not 7. An inch matters.
Yeah.
I'll give you an extra inch, y'all take it. I said, know what, coach, you're right, Bo. But no, for me, even though I maintain I have very normal hands, I would like if I had bigger hands.
Yeah.
I really would want.
Yeah, I don't know. You need a lot of surgery for that. You have tiny.
I do not. I have
dainty
9-inch hands. They're a little dainty. They are a little dainty. If I had like big, thick mitts, that'd make me. I'd feel better.
My feet are incredibly stinky, and I would like to see if there's a procedure that could reverse that.
What's a surgery gonna do?
I think you
to reverse?
shower.
I do shower. I wash my feet every single day.
Do you actually wash your feet? Because I don't go below
Yes.
my knees normally.
I got a
With
special.
the soap run.
Yeah.
No, yeah. I got a special type of soap.
Do they
that-
stink right now?
Yeah, you want to smell?
No, not really.
Brandon didn't say yes or no. I think he's curious.
Wow, you're a little.
Smell them later.
Oh,
no,
God.
don't put your. Don't. I don't really smell it. It smells fine.
Okay.
It smells fine.
I've been using a deodorizer little balls that you stick in
I
your shoes.
use those as well, and they still.
Oh, hey, Connor uses little balls all the time.
All right, what do we got next? Urim's least favorite type of karate. Ask Wub if you could commit any crime, but once you.
That's your mom's, by the way.
Oh, no, when I say Urim's. But once you commit it, no one can ever commit that crime again. What crime are you committing?
Does that mean if?
Like, do you take the bullet and do something evil so that evil can never be done?
Right. If I murder someone, nobody else will ever be murdered in the history of the world.
Yeah, I don't really want to murder someone, but we could murder like a bad guy.
I don't know. Is it
I think
saying?
this is a real like moral dilemma.
Yeah.
I think you would have to go with murder.
Yeah, because that encapsulates like genocide.
Yeah, I
Like,
don't.
all sorts of
I don't want to answer this question because I would be eradicating the earth of a great, terrible thing, but I would also be saying, hey, I'm willing to murder. So
It's tough.
he's got us. He's got us. Your mom has us.
I think we have to murder your mom. Or we have to murder, your mom. Good question. What do we got next? Just as serious here. Who is the Vikings quarterback week 1 in 2026? Shout out Nick Bonner.
I think for week 1, week 2, and week 3, it's going to be J.J. McCarthy. By week 4, they will have moved on and ended that stupid experiment.
What about when he gets hurt in the preseason?
Good question. Fair question. He probably will either suck or be bad in the preseason or get hurt. So I don't know.
Ebo, do you think he'll get real hurt or fake hurt again like last year?
You guys are all on the list, by the way.
What list?
Me and Michael Greer, we got eyes on you.
That's fine. That's fine.
So if
And go ahead,
Rico
J.J.
has-
McCarthy, because he'll be.
We just didn't bring up the Brandon Sam Darnold clip from this show.
Oh,
We just didn't do it.
I don't know that we got the
You got very
time.
lucky with the program. You must have got.
I don't know we got the
You must
time.
have paid Matt
Play the clip,
and
play
Matt and
the
Jeremy
clip.
off.
What was
here.
that?
Back-to-back jacket off champion.
October 1st.
October 1st.
Back-to-back jacket off champion.
That's right.
Yeah, why would the Vikings commit to Sam Darnold, Brandon? He couldn't win a Super Bowl.
I still don't know if he can win a Super Bowl.
I love the double down.
Yeah,
An incredible
there's no way.
double down.
Who's to say?
Do it again. It's like when LA finally won one. Do it again. But then
Follow
LA
Jessica Alba on Instagram. Shout out at Jessica Alba. Thank you.
Hey, look, massive thank you, boys. Brandon, Ebo, Connor, KB, Carson, shut up.
Kyle, thoughts on the show?
We'll be back tomorrow with more Wake Up Barstool FS1. Love you guys.